Hello. Okay. Yeah, sorry guys, first of all for the delay. I was really busy, so I couldn't record the video earlier on. Anyway, so previously we have covered articles, we have covered blogs, we have covered company profile. Okay. Now today we are doing press release. Okay. Now if you check the mail, out here it's mentioned that company profile and press release will be about the company which you are writing for, and right on the other hand, blogs and articles will be completely general. Okay, so get that out of your head. I think there was a lot of confusion between many of you guys who got back to me and had few queries regarding company profile, what to write and what not to write. Anyway, just the basic concept is that get differentiate between the types of content. Okay, company profile press release is one group, blogs and articles is another group. Okay, company profile press release will be about the company, blogs and articles are supposed to be general. Okay, so if you have that clear perception, then it becomes easier to write. Now coming to the press release writing. Okay, now what does press release mean? I'm pretty sure that some of you guys have watched movie press conferences or boxing press releases. Okay. Now, basically, what happens is if a company is launching a new product or is, providing a new service or a product line, they normally try to, set up a press conference where a lot of media members are collected, and the information about the new service or product is provided to them. Based on that, the media personnel, they write press releases, okay, about what the company is doing, their aims, objective, etc., etc. So this is primarily what we have to do for this assignment. Okay. Now we are going to write press releases keeping in mind that there's a client company as a third person, and what we are doing, we will think that we are reporters who are covering the operations of the company and writing an article about that. Okay. Now let's get straight into it and check out the sample provided for press release. Okay. Great. So, like every assignment, keywords for this assignment, this particular sample which was written, the keywords provided for the sample was Korean digital marketing agency in Korea, Korea SEO, avoiding pitfalls. Okay. Now the name of the company was Interad INC. Okay. So basically, what this company is about, by reading the or going through the keywords, basically Interad is a Korean digital marketing company. Okay, that was all which was known to us while we were writing this press release. Okay, now what we have done is composed a very creative title where the press release will be focusing on. Okay, Interad INC, the new digital marketing experts in Korea. Okay, if you read this title straight away, your attention goes there. Okay, it is a new firm which is launching itself in Korea, and it has an aim to make an impact in the digital marketing scene. Okay, so that is an engaging title. So your title also has to be something of this type. Okay, for the company you are writing, maybe you're going to talk about their general operations, what are they providing, what are the aims, objective. So you can talk about that. Let's say compose a very creative title. Let's say it should be like company XYZ setting all new standards in the XYZ market. Okay, company XYZ setting all new standards in the Indian market or South Korean market or whatever market. I'm just taking a name of a country, just in case, just by, just as an example. That's not necessary that you have to take a name of a country. Just, to make it more engaging, I'm just taking the name of the, country to make it more sound more, foolproof. So anyway, moving on to the core content in the sample, date has been provided and the location has been provided. You guys also have to do the same. Just give your current date and current location. Okay, so if you are writing today, it will be 8th November, comma, your current location. Highlight them in italics and move on with the write. Okay, so far so good, I hope. Now if you read through the sample, I think the first three paragraphs is completely general content. Okay, now since we know that Interad INC is a Korean digital marketing company. These first three paragraphs talks about digital marketing in general, the scene, the market of digital marketing in Korea and Asia. All these general points, if you check, the introduction of the internet has changed the entire landscape of the global economy entirely. Now, most of the transactions are carried out on online platforms as the connectivity and the reach have improved significantly. Very, very simple, general, you know, information provided in the first paragraph. Now we are moving on to the Asian segment. Okay, like we narrow it down. First of all, the general economy, then Asia, then we move into Korea, and then we address the Korean digital marketing company, which is Internet. That is how the PR has been focused on. Okay. Now, Asia on a whole is a booming market, the primary whatever. So you guys can also follow a similar writing pattern. Okay, start off with something very general. If your company is involved in, let's say, for example, holistic learning, I think there's one company which you're working with today. What holistic, taking the example of holistic learning, okay, holistic learning, what it does is it offers various, services which helps schools to organize assembly and workshops so that students don't not only learn inside the classroom but outside of the classroom as well. Okay, in it's a new form of interactive learning. So assemblies, themed assemblies are organized by holistic learning. Then various workshops about different functions are organized by holistic learning. So this is what holistic learning is doing. So basically their industry is the education industry. So while writing a PR about holistic learning, you can use a similar approach where in the introduction you talk about the education sector of India. Okay, why is it so rigid? Why are people only focusing on education and book related knowledge? Why people are not talking about, let's say, on the job experience or workshops or practical, practical lessons where people can actually learn from movement and plays or videos, rather than they're only focusing on bookish knowledge. But holistic learning is a new company which is bringing in new thought process of teaching and learning. So like that you can proceed. Okay, after the fourth paragraph, if you see in the sample in itself, we are introducing the name of the company for the first time, Interad Incorporated. Okay, and then we are talking about what the company is doing, what are the aims, objectives, what they are providing, what is the vision. Okay, like that. And another thing is that you can add certain quotations. Okay, from the CEO or the managing director or whatever. Okay, just go to the client company website, check out who the board of director is, anyone of authority or of power. You can use the name of that person, like we have done here. The CEO of the company, Mr. Stanley Chang, stated that. Okay, so what we did is, for Korea Digital Marketing Company, which is Interad, we went to the website, checked who are part of their management team. We just picked up any random person's name and we used it here. And this quotation, okay, Korea SEO is a different beast altogether. Here Google is outranked by the local search engine platform, and therefore companies must look to form specific strategies in order to be successful in the long run. Okay, this entire quote is made up by the writer. Okay, Mr. Stanley Chang did not in fact say these words. Okay, this has been composed by the writer. Okay, to make it sound more realistic, the press release. Okay, so this is what you are also supposed to do. So for your client company, just go to the website, check who the head of the company is. It can be the CEO, managing director, the director. Just use his name and then provide a quotation which you have to make up on your own. Okay, that is basically it about press releases. Okay, पहले तो start with a general introduction, then talk about the company, what it is providing, provide a few quotations, okay, from the person in charge. Okay, there are two quotations here, in fact, here from Mr. Stanley Chang. Mr. Stanley Chang further added another quotation. Okay, and then finally end with a conclusion. Okay, that is basically it. Blogs will be written in a general way like we did previously. Okay, please make sure that your word count is a minimum of 500 words for press releases and a minimum of 300 words for blogs. Okay. Please make sure that there's no plagiarism. I think a few of you guys received feedback from Peter's team. Okay, they were editing files. They made a few comments, um, you know, in the file itself. So I think you guys can access it and check out the comments where you have gone wrong. Please make sure to format your files correctly and submit after renaming the files properly. Okay. So this is basically it. I hope it is clear, and get back to me if you have any queries about press releases, how to proceed with it, and yeah, let me know if you have any doubts. So this will be it for today. Thank you.